Across the country, the countdown is on to get a real ID.
I hope I'm able to get it at least before the deadline.
From New York to North Carolina, scenes like this. People waiting in long lines to get one. They have a Gold Star, California Bear, or say Enhanced in Washington State. And you'll need one if you're planning to fly domestically or visit some federal facilities.
These IDs keep our country safe.
These people are waiting for a real ID in Chicago.
It's the longest I've waited in a line for an ID before.
Alexi Janulius is the Illinois Secretary of State.
What does May 7th mean to you?
Chaos, unnecessary chaos, confusion.
His office has been overwhelmed, so they created the first ever Real ID Super Center to handle Real ID requests. On average, this Real ID Super Center processes 1,500 applications daily.
I never would imagine that the Real ID Super Center would be this popular. We've had other states reach out to us about how to get it done. They want to do it.
But no matter where you live, there are some things you need to know before you get a Real ID. First, that May 7th deadline. That's not the last day you can get one.
I think there's this misnomer out there that because it's a deadline on May 7th, we're going to stop issuing them. That is not the case.
Starting May 7th, you will need a Real ID if you're planning to fly. But even then, you'll still be able to use other documentation.
If you have a passport, travel with your passport.
A passport, a green card, or a military ID. Also, before you go get a Real ID, check online to make sure you have the documents you need. Dorian Irons found out the hard way, denied twice in 1 week.
You look like you're on the verge of tears.
I am, just a little bit.
And when you go, be ready to wait. When we visited the Super Center, it took some people 2.5 hours.
I'm going to be here a very long time.
It just takes a little planning and a lot of patience. Adrienne Broaddus, NBC News, Chicago.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.